If you are a foreigner dreaming of packing your bags, moving to the Philippines, or maybe you are looking for true love, stop scrolling. Today, I'm giving you the ultimate survival guide. I'm talking about what to prepare for, the dating red flags you must avoid, and exactly which island or city fits your budget. So, let's get real. What to prepare for and be cautious of. First, let's talk about moving there. The Philippines is paradise, but it is not a vacation when you actually live there. The bureaucracy. Prepare your patience. Visa extensions, paperwork, and dealing with government offices takes time. Expect the Filipino time is the reality. The electricity goes out, they call it brownouts, and the internet can drop instantly, especially during typhoon season. Always have backup pocket Wi-Fi. Safety and scams. Filipinos are friendliest, but foreigner pricing is real. Be cautious of taxis tripling the fare or people asking for emergency loans too quickly. Learn to smile and politely say, no, wala ko kwarta, no thank you. You gotta learn how to say no. So here's the thing, love and relationship. The ultimate telltale signs to avoid the red flags. Now let's talk about love. Many foreigners find amazing wives in the Philippines. But if you are searching online or just landed, look out for these telltale signs to avoid heartbreak. If she is already asking for your money for a sick karabaho, a broken phone, or her tuition fee within the first few weeks or even month of talking, big red flag. She is looking at your wallet, not your heart. If she refuses to introduce you to her family via video call or hides her past, be careful. Family is everything in the Philippines. A proud Filipina wants to show off a good man to her parents. Watch out for girls who have multiple social accounts or keep their relationship status hidden online. Transparency is key. Where should you move? Where should you actually live? It depends on your personality. Let's break down the best options. Number 1, the urban BGC Bonifacio Global City, Metro Manila, or IT Park, Cebu City. Why? If you cannot live without fast internet, Western restaurants, air-conditioned malls, and high-end hospitals, choose these hubs. It feels like Singapore or Miami, and everyone speaks perfect English. The catch? It is expensive. You won't save much money living there. Number 2, Dumaguete City or Panglao, Bohol. Why? This is the ultimate sweet spot. Dumaguete is known as a university town full of expats. You get affordable beachside apartments, standards hospitals, good cafes, and a laid-back coastal vibe without being completely cut off from the civilization. Number 3, the rural provincial vibe, Siargao Island or Siquijor. Why? If you want raw island paradise, surfing, coconut trees, and a community where neighbors treat you like family, go rural. Life is incredibly cheap, peaceful, and stunningly beautiful. The catch? Healthcare is limited, and if your power goes out, you might be in the dark for a while. You must love the simple life. The Philippines is ready to welcome you with open arms. Whether you want the city lights or a quiet life in the province, just bring an open mind and a lot of patience. So, what part of the Philippines sounds perfect to you? comment down below. Don't forget to like, follow me if you're watching this in YouTube or Facebook or TikTok. Thank you and see you in the next video. Ingat, take care, bye-bye.